trägt den Gürtel des Champions nach diesem Fight? Firat Arslan oder weiterhin Marco Huck? Die Nacht der Entscheidung, die Revanche. Jetzt live aus der Hanns-Martin-Schleyer Halle hier in Stuttgart.
Okay, gentlemen, you've already received your instructions in the dressing room for the WBO Cruiserweight title. You both know exactly what I expect. A good, clean fight. Just obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. And obey the bell. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
Here we go again. Buckle up, sit tight, prepare for liftoff, folks. Firat Arslan looks so motivated. And the first thing to note, Barry, he lives just down the road in Susin. It's very much a pro and partisan Arslan crowd.
Oh, it really is, isn't it? The stare off there was really eerie, wasn't it?
Here we go then, into the first round. Can Arslan fight with the same intensity? Did Marco Huck perhaps take him lightly? Is it going to be close and tight once again? Arslan's trying to burrow forward, and he's got that sort of gladiatorial physique, hasn't he? He almost looks like his jaw is carved out of iron or stone. Digs in a left hook to the body that surprises Huck.
Well, that was a lot of success he had with body shots, wasn't it, in the last fight? That was a lot of the scoring points with the body work.
Crowd are into this already, aren't they? And there we go. There's that left hook to the body again from Arslan. Real intensity in the build-up and then the start. There's almost a sense from Arslan, you're not going to do this to me again. I'm not going to let it happen.
Well, it was the flurries of combinations from Huck, especially when he was on the ropes under a bit of pressure. When he came back, that's what maybe was stealing in the wrongs on the judge's eyes, and so Arslan needs to be busy throughout. Good jab there from Arslan. Not giving Huck a minute's rest as he's constantly on his chest, just trying to walk him down.
He's got that high guard once again. There must be so many fighters who look at Huck and they look at that upright sort of kickboxer stance of his, and he seems so beatable, and yet he always finds a way.
Well, he's just so super strong, isn't he? I know he's not the biggest puncher in the weight division, but he's so strong and fit. Yeah, you know, he's technically not the best, let's be honest.
Throwing more punches, though, in the final minute, Marco Huck. So 14 years younger than Firat Arslan. Quite amazing.
Nice little combination there from Huck.
It was a good start to the round by Arslan. It's been a better finish from Huck. The crowd are right into this.
Again, you can see it's going to be exactly the same fight as the first time, can you? Just the give and take back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely. If there's 11 more like this, it's going to be desperately tight once again.
A little left hand there off Arslan to finish the round.
Wow. Fighters past and present ringside engulfed in this one. Another champion in the division. Laid back Hernandez, happy that he's not in there doing the business. How on earth did you score that one, Barry?
I put it level. Alex. I got a feeling I might do that a lot in this play it safe. I think Arslan had a better start, didn't he? He looked at Huck come on strong in the end. Again, it's one of those things of what you prefer, isn't it?
Absolutely right. Maybe just edged Huck, but it's going to be like this, folks, isn't it?
Komm mal, Junge, komm.
Oh, lovely jab there from Arslan. He threw a few good jabs in that round.
Back up. Back up.
Showed his intentions, didn't he, by closing the gap really quick, really early.
Yeah, almost immediately with a couple of left hooks to the body. And here he is again on the front foot.
Keeps his hands up very well, Arslan, but some of these punches are getting through the guard from Huck.
Well, I guess at his age, I mean, who knows? He's 6 years younger than Bernard Hopkins, so maybe he's still got plenty of time. But it might just be his last opportunity.
Nice uppercut there from Arslan coming forward. He'll have to take a left hook off Huck in return.
He's actually trying to throw punches and then, I wouldn't say spin off hook, because that's not exactly his style, but actually there's a little bit of movement there, isn't he?
It's that uppercut, that's a good shot again from Arslan. And nice doubling up with the left hook from Huck. And a back from Arslan, it's non-stop.
It's going to be nip and tuck, isn't it? After you, now my turn. Yeah, okay, and here I come back again. It's tit for tat. It's raise the stakes boxing bit by bit. It's not the subtlety, perhaps the ingenuity and thought process of poker, but it's the same unfolding of events.
And Huck letting his hands go, but Arslan keeping a nice tight defence. And again with the uppercut.
Absorbing once again already. High-octane stuff, and the crowd have been into this from the very first bell.
I think Huck got to try and push Arslan back, otherwise it's going to be the same close fight as last time.
The cheers of Firat round this arena. It's as close to a home fight as Arslan could have managed. Inside the final minute then of the second, and warning to keep Hook's punches up.
And Arslan again keeping a tight defence.
Stop.
You just wonder if there's anything that either of these two fighters can do differently, perhaps to break the tight pattern that's likely to unfold.
Good right hand there though from Huck. And again with a left hook and then spinning off. That's good work.
He's actually trying to box and move to an extent, Hook, isn't he? It actually could be the right tactics for him.
And a nice little flurry off the ropes again, and these are the sort of things that steal you the round.
Yeah. This is Felix Sturm type
right
boxing.
hand though there from Arslan again with the uppercut.
Ebbing and flowing, one way and t'other. There was some really good boxing through the last minute of that round from Marco Huck, and that might have just been the more eye-catching period. Good stuff again.
It's good stuff. I just edged Arslan in that round, actually. I think Huck finished the round well with that fast combination, but for 2.5 minutes of that round, it was Arslan just methodically going about his work, landing with that uppercut, a few right hands over the top.
He's got the sort of chin and face features you probably couldn't take a sledgehammer to him.
He looks strongly built, doesn't he?
Step by step, my friend. Wir machen das Ding. Sehr gut. Aber bleib dran. Nicht in der Mitte stehen bleiben. Bleib dran. Geh rein.
A little bit of English and German mixed in. I think he said step by step, my friend, and we'll get this done.
Back up.
The feeling is, as we move into the third, that they'll pick it up, and it's going to be about tempo and rhythm. Was he just off balance there?
Yeah, he just got pushed him back a little bit, that's all. Huck trying to get the uppercut into play now as well. Good right hand there though from Huck. But Arslan, as we suspect, can take the shot and just walks through it.
And much as Huck wants to just take that half-yard step back to create the space to punch and then move, Arslan's just denying it.
This is where Huck gets into trouble. He sits on the rope. He fights back right off the rope, but he sits on the rope. Allows Arslan to get close and work away. And as we've seen in this round, in this fight so far, in the previous fight, that uppercut for Arslan always hits the target. Nice body shot.
Yeah, they're both trying that, aren't they? No neglecting of the body work.
And again, some good work there from Arslan. The Huck repays him with a 4-punch combination.
Watch your heads, guys.
Oh, lovely bit of work there from Huck.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think Mark Nelson really has to do too much. Just let it go. A lot of Huck's punches almost landing on gloves.
Lovely right hand there from Arslan, right through the guard of Huck.
Yeah, and he's pushed off balance there. Definitely no knockdown, rightly ruled by the referee. A couple of times Huck's just pushed Arslan away.
But he needs to get room to work, doesn't he?
Just over a minute to go then in this third. This is absolutely breathless and relentless. Can they keep this up?
Well, they did the last time. Good right hand at the body there from Huck again.
That was an absolute thumper, wasn't it? And Arslan's coming back with his own change. Half a minute to go then in the third. There's another short right hand to the body from Marco Huck. Landed a couple of those so far this round.
Look at Arslan, keeps coming forward, keeps landing shots. And nice little right hand over the top as well.
Another low blow from Huck.
That's what Huck needs. He needs some of those fast, straight combinations.
Every time Arslan has his moments of success, and there was another body shot there just before the bell. The vocal and enthusiastic a German crowd as you're ever likely to see her here.
But there's just no giving up from either fighters there. No one wants to give anything up. But Arslan again working continuous throughout the 12 rounds. You know, he hasn't got fast hands, he doesn't throw lots of punches, but he's working throughout the 3 minutes of the round, and Huck just trying to pick his moments to unload those flurries. And for me, a close round. I think Huck had a good second half of that round, but I think again for me, Arslan's work for the whole 3 minutes of the round was enough. Maybe just a nick, but they really are picking rounds, aren't they?
I just gave the first two to Huck. But you know what? I'm going to stop scoring now. It's just going to be that sort of fight. It's going to be so close if it continues in the same vein, in the same pattern.
Keep the punches up, okay?
I think Huck needs to try and find a way to push Arslan back. I don't know how he does that. I haven't got a clue how he does that, but if he can, I think that's his key to success.
It's high-octane stuff, this, it really is. Oh, good shot. That right on the bell, it almost launched Arslan back across the ring. Huck is really loading up with some of those short punches. I think he needs to. He's trying to keep this guy off.
Good left hand along the side there from Arslan. That's better from Huck. Nice fast combo. That's what he needs, more of them. Those flurries and punches and 4s and 5s. Again, good work.
Quite a few of those body punches are right on the belt line.
Oh, lovely uppercut there again though from Arslan, rocking the head back to Huck.
There you go. Tell you what, he is cutting it pretty fine here. There's quite a few of those punches who are right on the borderline. I'm not so sure.
Oh, lovely there, doubling up with the right hand.
And you can see there's blood either smeared on from the nose or the mouth. Well, that was way low.
Look at Arslan, didn't even blink, did he?
Quite a few of them, because they're little straight right punches. The referee's completely behind Arslan. He's not able to see those.
Again, Arslan working continuously throughout the round, methodically getting close, throwing ones and twos, and Huck keeping his hands high, waiting for his opportunity to throw those combinations of 4s and 5s. It's one of those rounds again.
I'll tell you what, Barry, Marco Huck is having to fight at a pace, but he's having to throw a lot of punches here.
He needs more straight punches for me, Huck, to keep Arslan off. Nice little body shot there from Arslan again.
Well, it's pressure from Arslan. Yeah, a couple squeak through the guard there from Marco Huck. He's thrown a lot of punches. He's landed a lot this round. This Arslan comes back.
Oh, lovely shot again there from Arslan. That uppercut to him's a really good punch.
Closing seconds then of the fourth.
Nice little 1-2 there from Huck.
He's trying to buy himself a bit of space, but that's in limited supply right now.
Oh, good body shot there though from Arslan.
And a couple of right hands right at the end, and it just seemed that much more done by Marco Huck. He threw a lot of punches. He had a lot of success.
He did, and Arslan again just doing exactly the same thing. He doesn't change his tactic, doesn't change his pace, doesn't change his work rate, just does the same thing. Walks forward, keeps throwing those 1s, 2s, those uppercuts and those left hands over the top. But yeah, for me, for Huck, I think the little spurts of punches in between was enough maybe just to nick him that round, in a round that could have gone again, could have gone either way.
Well, good.
And what Arslan's doing and getting away with, and not getting away with, he's doing very well. It's effective. Is he punching around the guard?
Thank you.
Huck got his hands up nice and high. He's punching around the guard and still finding a target. And now, just showing Huck here taking a leaf out of Arslan's book and getting that uppercut into play. But these are the shots, these fast combinations of flurries. Some hit gloves, but some get through as well. There's one around the guard there from Huck.
And we're straight down to business once again. It's as if there's a magnet on the chest of Marco Huck, and he just keeps attracting Arslan onto it. I tell you, they must have prepared so diligently for this.
Mentally preparing for this battle must have been a hard, knowing you're going to be in a fight like this.
Forward comes Arslan once again. Amazing. At the age of 43 he turned in the autumn. Just seems that no matter what the country, it's a sport for older men. I wouldn't say old men, older men these days.
Both landing with good hooks there in this round so far on the gap. Both getting success around the guard of each other.
I guess with Arslan, he's obviously got the pressure. Quite a few of the shots, when he lands them, they're sort of little sneaky uppercuts, a little body shots.
Yeah, it's hard to see clear.
They might not be eye-catching for the judges.
I think that's what they made his problem in the last fight. Oh, lovely little right hand come uppercut there from Huck. I think that's the trouble he had in his last fight. All his work standing close. Huck's obviously longer punches like this, good combination there, but they're clear to see.
They'll flash you. I think that's a good point. Minute to go in the fifth. No pause for breath here.
But when Huck gets on the ropes, he needs to throw those combinations quicker. Not give Arslan enough room to throw more than 2 shots at a time.
And Arslan's not quite had the same success in this round. He hasn't quite been able to get as close.
That's better from Huck. Nice little 1-2 and just spinning off.
Oh, a solid, meaty right to the body again from Huck. Let's not forget, tough guy, but a difficult guy to beat. Just once in 19 fights over 6 years has he lost, and that was, of course, up at heavyweight to Povetkin, and even then, he gave Povetkin hell.
10 seconds.
Another uppercut there from Huck.
Yeah, good work, and good work to finish the round, which you have to give to Marco Huck.
That was a good round for Huck. Crowd were on their feet.
Bleib marschieren. Bleib dran. Bleib dran, wir boxen erst später. Bleib dran. Alles gut? Aufpassen, ich möchte nicht, dass er dich trifft. Bleib kompakt. Wenn du dran bist, kann er dich nicht treffen, mein Freund.
Thank you.
Okay?
Ja. Okay.
Wasser drüber.
Just the first little sign in between rounds that maybe the pace taking its toll on Arslan. Just a glimmer.
Yeah, working so hard, and you can see he's always putting pressure on. Taking punches takes a lot of you as well, and he's having to take a lot coming forward. But he's having enough success when he comes forward, to be fair.
Slightly marked up under the left eye, isn't he, as well, Arslan? Just a little swelling on that cheekbone underneath the eye. Into the 6th. Where's the time gone?
Good start to the round there from Arslan again. With no other than the uppercut.
A big right hand and a flurry of punches, and for the first time Arslan's unnerved, and Huck knows it. He's in trouble and he's down. He's all over the place. Blood streaming from his nose. He looks straight back at the referee and he's in deep trouble.
He's up too soon, Alex.
The referee just buys him a few more seconds. Again under trouble, and Huck knows he's got his man. Amazing intensity from Marco Huck. Can he find that finishing punch? The referee has a good look. How is he standing up?
He needs an uppercut. Does Marco Huck get through the guard before Arslan regains his senses?
And back comes Arslan. Oh my word.
I thought he was up too soon. I thought that was fight over.
And it's an awful lot of punches thrown in a short space of time. It's still a minute and a half to go. And it's Arslan coming back. Oh my, oh my. Another right hand, and he's down again. And there's still a minute and a half of the 6th to go. Back on his feet quickly again, Arslan. And can Marco Huck finish it this time?
That was right on the point of the chin, that right hand. Oof.
And that right hand immediately finds its mark. Oh, he's in trouble here. The referee's got to wave it off. He can almost not defend himself. And finally, Mark Nelson steps in. An extraordinary finish to evenly matched fighters, scrapping at an intensity that almost beggars belief. And yet Marco Huck produces a swashbuckling finish and an all-out assault on Firat Arslan, and retains his WBO belt once again.
What a finish, what a punch as well, just tremendous work from Huck. You didn't think you would get a better fight than the first fight, and this more than lived up to it, didn't it? Really, again, a nip and tuck fight all the way through. In that up to 5 rounds, could have gone either way. But a great finish there from Huck. And he looked like he punched himself out after the first knockout, didn't he? First knockdown, I should say, but the second knockdown there, right on the point of the chin.
Well, the second time was an absolute finisher, that punch. An absolute finisher. And amazingly, not once but twice, Arslan got up almost immediately.
The man's built to some tremendous stuff, isn't he, Arslan? So strong, so tough. He got up after the first knockdown, got up too soon, in my opinion, and looked like he was okay to carry on. But that second right hand from Marco Huck that put him down was right on the point of the chin. Tremendous shot. And obviously, the referee had no choice up against in the corner, not defending himself, not throwing any punches back, chipping heavy shots, and the referee was spot on and stepping in at, for me, the perfect time.
First stoppage as well for more than a couple of years, Barry, for Marco Huck, and to do it in this fight against a guy like Arslan, what a statement.
Well, Hernandez was ringside. Didn't look too impressed, did he? But I bet he's impressed now, and I bet that's a fight that if he fancied, he might not fancy so much.
Well, he was looking chilled out and laid back, wasn't he, the big Cuban ringside beforehand?
He's a technician, so he wasn't impressed with the quality of their work. It was an exciting fight. He's probably thinking he could box the pair of them. But that was a great finish there from Huck. Arslan looks like he can walk through walls, and Huck stops him in 6 rounds. Not a bad result.
And only the 3rd time in Firat Arslan's long and decorated career that he's been stopped. And in what style by Marco Huck. And there's no doubt, when guys go at each other with the ferocity and intent that these characters have done not once but twice, there can't help but be a mutual and deep-based respect between them. And I think you just saw that from those shots when the dust had settled there.
Well, you still want to see a 3rd fight, wouldn't you? Oh, look at that 1-2, that's a lovely shot. That's the first knockdown, isn't it? It was that first straight right hand off the ropes. Well, Huck does so well, doesn't he? Fights off the ropes with straight punches.
And he was in the corner, and he could barely defend himself anymore, Arslan. And the referee finally stepped in, and that was that.
That was the first knockdown, but the second knockdown,
oh,
was on the temple, I thought.
I mean, his eyes were looking in a completely different direction. What a punch that was round the guard.
I thought it was right on the point of the chin when I first saw it, but looking back now, right on the temple, boom. And this is against the ropes here, so the referee had no choice. He must have taken another 8 or 9 clear punches before that, before the referee stepped in.
And you can see Arslan, he shrugs, he's absolute man of iron. But tonight, it was Marco Huck who had a little bit of kryptonite in his gloves. And that record is within touching distance.
One more defence, or 2 more defences, and it's beat. Johnny Nelson's 14 defences.
A little bit of history is within touching distance. Well, that history has been hard-earned by Marco Huck. I don't think anyone, even in Sheffield, would begrudge him that, given the fights he's been in, and he has been a best pal to Box Nation. There's absolutely no question of that.
Oh, he's value for money, isn't he? You know what I mean? You know, you pay a lot more to watch Marco Huck fight, when you, every day of the week. He's been absolutely, he's never in a bad fight.
I think I described him on Boxing Matters the other day as the boil in the bag boxer. You just know what you're going to get.
He's a fan-friendly fighter you'd ever like to meet.
Terrific stuff. He's ungainly, perhaps a bit uptight the way he boxes in terms of his style, but you'd pay to watch him any day of the week against just about anyone. And who he fights next will be of great interest. You sense he might just keep Hernandez away from him for the time being, get that record. Let's get the official announcement.
Ringrichter Mark Nelson stoppt den Kampf in Runde 6 nach genau 1 Minute und 56 Sekunden. Und damit weiterhin WBO-Weltmeister. Ladies and gentlemen, still WBO Cruiserweight Champion of the world from Germany, aus Berlin, Marco Captain Huck.
Marco Huck.